Welcome back to sports. I'm Amanda Wood. The Florida Gator football team wakes up from a bye week to travel to Knoxville on Saturday for an SEC showdown. Florida is looking for its first SEC win out of Tennessee, and even though it's only the fourth game of the season, this is a must-win for the Gators. Tennessee came up short of field goal against the dominant Georgia Bulldogs last weekend, but the Vols showed they can compete against top teams. Florida knows the competition will be fierce, and they are prepared for it.
They have a really good pass offense that they can deliver the ball down the field. Worley's playing with confidence. You can tell he's throwing the ball really well. And so, we've got to try and make them one-dimensional to where we can do some things in our pass defense.
Florida looks for an SEC East win to gain momentum as the Gators then face a three-game stretch against ranked opponents. Alabama and Ole Miss are getting plenty of attention this weekend as they meet up for an SEC Top 25 rivalry. The 11th ranked Ole Miss Rebels are flashing a stellar defense so far this season with the most interceptions in the conference, while the Crimson Tide is sitting at number 3 in the nation and showing off its offensive sparkle with monster receiver Amari Cooper, who is second in the nation in passing yards.
Oh, obviously, it's always a tremendous challenge to play on the road in our league, and Ole Miss, has a very, very good team, and they're undefeated and have played extremely well, all year long. And
the clash of these undefeated teams will kick off at 3:30 on Saturday. The Florida volleyball team is sporting a 3-game win streak after opening conference action and sweeping both Auburn and Ole Miss over the weekend. The 9th-ranked Gators look to keep a clean SEC slate as they take a trip to Baton Rouge on Friday for a match with unranked LSU. Florida then heads over to Starkville on Sunday to hit the court with the Mississippi State Bulldogs. The Gators are preparing for a weekend of grinding.
Can be kind of crazy during SEC because the travel is just kind of weird. A lot of the SEC schools are in really small towns that are hard to get to. So it makes it a little more difficult, but it's just something that you kind of get used to.
The Gators match with the Tigers is set for 7 p.m. on Friday and will be shown on the SEC network. On the diamond, the Kansas City Royals edged the Oakland Athletics 9-8 in a sensational AL wildcard game. Over in Kauffman Stadium, Oakland outfielder Brandon Moss hits this 2-run shot in the first to give the A's the lead, but it wasn't enough for the bottom of the third, where the Royals take a lead on a bloop single from Eric Hosmer. No change until the top of the 6th, where Moss goes yard again to give the A's a 5-3 lead. Bottom of the 9th with 2 outs, the Royals were down a run until Norichika Aoki hits a sac fly to send the game into extras. Finally, in the bottom of the 12th, Salvador Perez sends it down the line to send the Royals to the ALDS against the Angels. MLB postseason continues tonight as the Pirates host the Giants at Pittsburgh. Premier pitching tonight as the Giants' Madison Bumgarner and Edison Valquez face off on the Hill. The winner advances to the NLDS to take on the Washington Nationals on Friday. First pitch tonight is set for 8 p.m. on ESPN. More news after the break. Stay with us.